Edward Anderson. Hopefully you all are having a good night. It's raining where I'm at. Couple of stuff. Shout out to Nate. I'll probably kind of touch on some of the things you want me to touch on, but I'll probably give that a dedicated video because it deserves it. Nate reached out to me. He wanted me to talk about, the 1% and how they are kind of immune to the kind of, not so much the gynocracy, but the feminism. Black men and the gynocracy is a little bit a different thing. And so there's some similarities there. So I'll touch on that. I also want to touch on a conversation that happened on art. And I'm just going to say it like it is because that's the only way I know how to say it. And then there's a couple other things I want to talk about on Trump's 90 days. And talk about the Austin Metcalf situation and Carmelo Anthony situation. And give kind of my thoughts. I know some YouTube, I know Anton Red Supreme covered Anton was coming down on Carmelo Anthony, and I mean I've already told y'all Anton's a coon. Like Anton has a lot of coon tendencies, and Anton is kind of like the closest thing to a coon that I can deal with to a certain extent. But a lot of stuff, and I would say, I mean at the end of the day, you got a lot of coon tendencies. You really do not acknowledge the nature of white supremacy and how it affects black people. And Anton's one of these people that white supremacy would have to bite him in the ass personally. It would have to bite his daughter, take his daughter's head off. Somebody close to him would have to kind of be hit by it before he actually understands. It's the same thing with these people. It took him a year to really figure out that these women were the problem, were a bigger problem. He just assumed men weren't right with God, men weren't raising their kids. I mean, this is why Charles doesn't like Anton, and I do understand where Charles is coming from with that. My thing is Anton puts enough good things out there as far as what the agenda needs to be, that he's more of a plus than a minus. But people know who Anton is. Anton don't need to say my support. Press 1 if you all are in here. Press 1 you all in here, so I know you all are in here. Also appreciate Nanga Boko with the $25 cash out. Much appreciated. Appreciate Mojo for the C note. Much appreciated. All y'all, I definitely appreciate it. So let me get the beginning stuff out of the way, because I should put this in the back, but I'm gonna say it now. So we had the Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony situation. Now we had a conversation on arts, and that conversation got unnecessarily heated. And I just gotta say, it really annoys me how niggas always like to lose their mind on art shit. Art is always like nowhere to fucking be found when these niggas wanna have their quote unquote nigga moment. And I'm just gonna let you know right now, like I do a lot of holding back to keep shit civilized, but I'm gonna keep it real. If somebody's platform, and I would say this to art straight up, if somebody does not care to keep their platform civilized and to regulate it properly, then hey, it'll be weapons free. And I'm gonna start, and niggas are gonna start hating me, because I can tell you, I am a much better roaster than I actually let off. And I can tell you, I can fucking fire on you niggas in a way y'all don't like. Y'all definitely know I understand how to use AI and shit, and I can fire on you niggas that'll really make you niggas mad, more madder than me. That's just real talk. Because most of you niggas, you only can come up with some nigga you light skinned, nigga you effeminate, bullshit, the 80s bullshit or 90s bullshit that some of you niggas come through. Because at the end of the day, a lot of you niggas got hidden dark skin problems like the bitches do. Y'all got that same kind of issue. It's just not as pronounced as they are. And y'all got some of the same black female traits where y'all bitter as fuck, and y'all just got this rage. And it's not to be confused with when I go in, y'all got this, and it's somebody that's like 5'5", man, like, that I don't have that, man. Y'all, that's some pussy ass shit. I'm just gonna say it just like that. I don't give a fuck what you niggas have been through. And I'm just gonna say it just like that. Because, and I'm just gonna say it just like that. So this is in particular to Rogish. Rogish gets on that brown drink, or Rogish gets on a Hennessy. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. And Rogish just decides he wants to get all angry about a fucking topic. At the end of the day, the black guy didn't die. The black guy is okay. So it's not like we dealing with a white boy that's okay, and a black guy that got killed. And some of y'all niggas, I think y'all just think that white folks just gonna let that slide because you niggas feel it should just happen. And you all will say that that's not really what you say, but how your actions and how you all emotionally react to it kind of betray what the fuck you all really actually think should go down. Somehow you all think that your balls are just so big and there's just so much testosterone flowing through them apparently, that you all think y'all can will with the magic of game or whatever, or street niggerdom. You all can just will this dude to not, but off the case of him defending himself. Here's the thing. He had a knife in school, regardless of the fuck y'all want to talk about what goes down in Texas. He had a knife in school. That's not supposed to happen. Just like if a white boy had a gun in school and decided to use it, let's be very clear here. Y'all would feel some type of way if a bunch of black dudes decided to jump this one nigga, this one white boy, and then he had a gun at school and let that shit off, and they were saying, oh, we gonna let it go. Y'all would feel some type of way about that. Don't act like you wouldn't. And in your mind, y'all want to say, well, you being racially biased because quote unquote Peckerwoods ain't like that, so why should we be like that? I don't want to play it too long so I'll make it right, but in this space we are objective first, because that is who we are. And anybody that's outside of objectivity, you're out of bounds. Y'all, I don't care how you feel, I don't care how much you feel it in your heart that you right. Fuck your morals, fuck how hard you feel something. I don't give a fuck about that. I know Dead Set was talking about, well, don't you want to acknowledge somebody's perspective? If you wrong, fuck your perspective, because you're incorrect. And the part that was incorrect about it is, you got niggas that feel that black men should just throw their lives away because of their fucking ego or what they failed or could not do. And I do not agree with that shit. That is some weak ass shit. That's straight up. So no, I'm not gonna be diplomatic on this. Fuck your perspective. Because that's where your perspective leads to, and that's the perspective of a female. And I'm not talking about Dead Set. Dead Set was just talking about I should acknowledge Rogan's perspective. That's the perspective of a female. The book was talking about, it was this one chick, and one of people's things, apparently there's this new one with no kids, 21 with no kids, like trend that women or black women are going through, and black bitches are being upset because you gave a kid to a nigga that didn't want a kid with you, and you mad, whatever. Pink Book covered that. And in the end, it was a chick that she was talking about, I'm only gonna be live for about 30 minutes, y'all. She was talking about, how we need to acknowledge young moms, basically young single mothers. And Pink Book was like, I'm not acknowledging that shit. No, we don't need to acknowledge single, we need to acknowledge proper family formation. And I agree with that. Messy family formation should not be tolerated. And yes, I put that more on the women, because the women choose who. Even today, abortion ain't illegal in most countries, in most states. So I don't want to hear that shit. A lot of you chicks don't have babies because y'all want to give baby to a man, or because y'all want to create a family. Y'all have babies because that's something you fucking want to do. Fuck you. That's a part of the problem. Point blank, period. And no, you shouldn't be acknowledged with that shit. That shit really should be shamed. Fuck that bullshit. That both sides bullshit. So it's the same thing in this situation. And we all agree that he's probably gonna go to jail. I'm not saying he necessarily should, but dude had a knife. That's a dead to rights situation, unfortunately. and nobody gives a fuck about him believing he's under threat. Let me be very clear here. Carmelo Anthony is not more under threat than a guy. I'm not trying to play the what about Chicago situation, but Chicago black boys in the South Side are way more prone to be quote unquote under threat than I went to the same kind of school Carmelo went through. I don't fucking want to hear it. You niggas are not under the point of a gun 24/7. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And if you are and you still in Texas, you dumb as fuck. I'm not gonna run. Then die, nigga. Then die for your nuts, nigga. So we can put that on your headstone. He was a real one. Till the end. My fucking mama died doing what the fuck she wanted to do at the end of the day. And my mama owned that shit. And my mom did not want her kids or other people doing what the fuck she operating like she operated to end up like she ended up. I mean, my mom lived her life on her terms and she owned that shit. Own that shit. Don't sit there and then advocate, talk about what this nigga was standing on business. He can stand on business and throw his life away. So he was just supposed to let them beat on him? Hell no. He could have rushed them niggas. The knife was not the only option. And y'all are trying to make it seem like it was. That's what his defense attorney's job was. Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit though. Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit. And that's just a fact. It's not even about what if it was up to me, he wouldn't go to jail. If it was up to me, but it ain't up to me. So the main issue I really have with it is it becomes this, y'all niggas want to bring what happened on Bernard ain't been live for a year. So y'all want to bring up Bernard shit. Y'all want to bring up quote unquote angry man. Y'all like niggas want to call him out his name, but ironically a lot of y'all operate just like how he used to operate. And you think giving name, niggas calling somebody a name don't mean nothing, nigga? Like that's the sign of weakness. It's the sign that you can't compel somebody to have your fucking way. Niggas are 46 years old thinking they gonna pull high school tactics on somebody. Grow the fuck up. You think on some shit because you think you too for school. Cause you think like niggas, like this is a problem with a lot of black men. And a lot of Xers at that. This hyper, I think I'm that nigga. Nigga, let's keep it real. Y'all will quickly become, y'all are pretty much, even with the Z's today, right now in their age bracket, you all are counting them. You all are the weakest fucking generation here. And that includes the black men. Out of the boomers who got the money, the millennials who got kind of the money, and kind of like a combination of a couple of things, the Z's got the youth. Xers are the smallest generation and the weakest ass generation. Nigga, what you say don't fucking matter, nigga, in the grand scheme of things. The political power is about to skip over you niggas and go straight to the fucking millennials. Cause we done waiting. And I hate to be like that, but if we gonna keep it all the way to fuck 100 about it, since niggas wanna call somebody out their name, y'all still fighting past ass battles. Nigga, you sound like a nigga that's already lost and you bitter because you lost the goddamn war. So you wanna call me weak? Cause I'm a millennial, I guess I'm light-skinned, and that's what you niggas love to do. Cause you niggas still can't get your ass out of the fucking 80s and the 90s. And then you wanna call niggas like BGS old. You niggas got the worst group of women, black women in the fucking, that ever walked this country. You niggas have been bitched up more by y'all women than any other generation. You niggas are not one to tell me shit. And in case somebody want to bring up Charles, Charles is technically a fucking millennial. He just identifies with an Xer. And respectfully, he can do that, but Charles is technically the same thing with LAR. So a lot of you niggas that want to get slick and bring them niggas up, they technically old millennials. Tulsi Gabbard's 43, she's a millennial. Secretary on the SecDef is like 44. He is like either a first year millennial or last year Xer. So if we gonna keep it all the way 100, you niggas have been bitched more than any of the other generations politically. That's just a fact. You all have been the least significant outside of motherfuckers that may have served in the military. So to sit here, and this ain't me trying to diss all Xers or anything, because I'm generally not a generational jihadist, but the reality is you want to sit here and run shit like that. Run shit, nigga, y'all have been on the bent over, taking it up the ass side of it. And y'all, for the most part, y'all made a protest, but y'all still took it. Y'all don't have the numbers or the demographics. And I'm not even just talking about black men. I'm talking about the white Xers too. So fuck you, fuck your bitterness. I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a damn before mama. I damn sure give a damn now. So all of that, you think you go He-Man and nut your way through some shit because you think you can. Nigga, that shit ain't got no credit card here. That credit don't work. So all of this righteous anger and this righteous, fuck you, nigga, you weak, because I'm telling niggas to be smart. Ain't nobody telling niggas to bow down, but there's a fucking time and a place. I would have smacked the shit out of my brother if my brother would have brought a knife to school. Because I can tell you right now, that's an easy way for them to deal with you. That's an easy way. Y'all talk about y'all running around with knives like niggas can't just blow your ass away and then say, oh, he got a knife on him. And then, oh, I was in fear for my life. You niggas are bringing knives to gunfights. Look, that means something in Texas where guns open carry. Y'all know that more than me. So niggas want to get hella disrespectful because they disagree with a fucking concept with, in this case, the black dude won. But because I'm not fucking massaging y'all emotions while you having your fucking period, the fuck think I don't do that for black women? What the fuck think I'm gonna do that for you? So I hope it works out for the brother, but we know what time that's probably gonna be. They probably gonna ruin his fucking life. And it is what it is. It really is. I'm not about to go and set the world on fire for somebody that he could have rushed them niggas. He could have kicked them motherfuckers in the nuts. Y'all act like y'all knew he was gonna kill him. In a fucking track meet public event? Man, fuck out of here, man. I'd be more likely to pop off about the homeless dude. So niggas think that other niggas just, like, that sounds just like a black female. Niggas need to throw their lives away for my ego. Fuck you and your ego. So that's that. I'm done with that. So I not killed two birds with one stone on that. The second, y'all wanna know what the fuck I'm talking about? Go to our shit yesterday. It starts at about probably 2 minutes and 20 seconds, 2 hours and 20 minutes when I was on there, and then fast forwarded to where the crash out started. That being said, the other thing I wanted to talk about is the Trump situation. Trump did his 90 days. I don't agree with every little thing that's gone on with these tariffs, but all this, I'm in fear. All this, I'm afraid. Fuck you and your fear. The reality of the situation is that status quo has been a problem. The status quo has not served black people. The status quo has not served black men in particular. So fuck the status quo. All this, I'm scared, I'm afraid, I'm triggered, I don't know what's going on. All this autocracy. Trump is in there because of white men, white women, and Hispanics. So if y'all, and quite frankly, Arabs helped in a critical state. You point to them and be mad at them. That is who the fuck voted for Trump. Black people as a whole stayed home, and some black men voted for Trump, but not enough to move the numbers. Black men staying home moved the numbers more in Trump's favor than black men vote for Trump. And I voted for Trump. But the reality is, y'all are protecting the status quo. Fuck you. Fuck you and the status quo. I just want to be so serious about that. Fuck the status quo. The status quo, if the status quo don't serve me, fuck the status quo. And y'all want to protect the status quo. All this bullshit about how America used to be and all this other shit. Fuck this matriarchal bullshit. Fuck that status quo. And fuck your goddamn comfort. You got motherfuckers that's had to have 2 jobs. I haven't, but has had to have 2 jobs just to make ends meet. Motherfuckers got a roommate with people just to have an apartment. Again, I haven't. Motherfuckers have had to do shit that people in the past did not have to do. And y'all trying to talk like everything was copacetic. Fuck you. Fuck your apathy. Fuck you not knowing if you didn't know. And y'all can be under some Trump shit where y'all are worried. Fuck y'all, y'all worried. Y'all want to be in fear. Y'all want to be stressed out. You know, I was talking to this one white dude. This one white dude. He's in. Man, if you don't get your pussy ass, period having ass, you know, here with that bullshit. Cause y'all mad, cause y'all inconvenient. And then it's the funny thing is we can't have a healthy debate about it because the reality is most of y'all can't even be honest about why some of this shit should even exist. Y'all particularly, it should just be there just cause. Y'all wanna make standard law. Oh my God, Trump is being so autocratic. Oh my God, we're gonna have, Trump is gonna try to run again. What happens if Trump tries to run for a 3rd term? I told you so. Good, I hope he does, you dumb fuck. I hope he does, for anybody that has that moment. And I'm gonna prove to you how fucking stupid you all are. I'm gonna prove to you how fucking dumb you all are right now. I hope he does. Even for your sake, I'm gonna tell you why. I got a question. Who do you think Trump is gonna have to run against if he's able to open the Constitution up and run for a 3rd term? Who do you think he's gonna have to run against? My people in my chat are smart. I'll give you one guess. Who do you think, if the Democrats can produce anybody to run for president that currently is physically able to do so, who do you think they would produce? Whether you like them or not. Who do you think they would produce? Who do you think they would get to run for Trump if they could get anybody to run against Trump in a 3rd term? I wasn't bombing that corner. It's raining. No, Rich Turner, that's not correct. Let me get a couple more people in here. Gavin Newsom is running for president anyway. Gavin Newsom is not their favorite person. Although he might make a good vice president, and that's Obama. And they might throw Gavin Newsom in there just for kicks. Obama. But see, y'all didn't think about that. I'm not saying that I support Obama. I would support Obama. But what I'm saying for all y'all in y'all fifis, women, men, y'all are crying like pedestrians at BGS calls it, running around like a chicken, y'all egg cut out the sky is falling. What if Trump tries to welcome us again? First of all, most of the donors don't want him to run any, especially after this tariff shit. They like, fuck that shit. This ain't what they wanted. But if he did, that goes both ways. But because you all are too fucking stupid, and y'all don't pay, if Trump went in there, y'all wasn't paying a goddamn attention. None of the bullshit Biden was done. Illegally bringing all these motherfuckers in here, fucking black people up. Y'all get to vote for y'all Jesus again. Some of the people that didn't get the vote would get the vote for the Black Jesus now. But y'all never think about that. Because you all are too busy being a fucking victim. So let them open that shit up. Shit goes both ways. Y'all too busy wanting to be a victim. And that should be, honestly, let me be clear here. I have probably helped. Do you understand how many people you probably helped sleep at night? Somebody go Google how old Obama is. Do you understand how much I probably help people sleep at night? Because people really have that fear that Obama might try, that Trump might try to run again. Trump might try to run again. And if he tries to run again, good. Trump is 82 years old, you dumb fuck. I probably night. A lot of people, do you understand how many people, if you tell that to, how many people you probably help sleep at night without crying or help get a good night's sleep? I didn't think about that. Your media didn't think about that either. Because they're invested in you being hyper stressed the fuck out. You ain't even felt higher prices and shit yet. You already paying higher prices and shit. What the fuck? You already paying for shit. Do you understand how many people that I have probably helped out? You understand how? Go bless somebody with that. Go bless somebody with that. Go bless somebody all on my chat. If somebody sits there and ask them, are you afraid that Trump is just gonna run again? Well, yeah. Well, what's gonna happen? And ask them, well, who do you think will run against Trump if he ran again? I didn't even think about that. Exactly. And Trump will be what, 80 fucking cents? Trump, he's 78, so he'll be 82. Obama's way younger. Come on, stop it. Democrats probably secretly wish Obama could run again. Like y'all, and what makes me so mad is that people don't even know why they in their feelings, other than Trump is there. They don't even know why they're upset, other than Trump is there. They can't articulate to me what the actual problem is. Fuck how it affects you. Oh my God, Canada doesn't like us anymore. Fuck them. The fuck are they gonna do? Most of y'all don't go there anyway. What's the last thing you got from fucking Canada? Stop it. Well, Drake, you can have Drake. We'll give the Weeknd honorary citizenship. We'll keep the Weeknd. But you can have Drake. Like, for real, they would love that. Because that's the only person really, and then put Newsom in there as VP. Which really, that don't really do nothing for you. Because you already gonna win California. Well, what about Kamala? He don't like Kamala. That wouldn't work. And JD Vance would dice her up. So anyway, y'all, I'm good. I just want to leave y'all with that. Appreciate it. Appreciate, somebody appreciate, Excalibur for the $5. I'll get to Nate's thing in a little bit, so appreciate it. Appreciate Tori for the $10. Appreciate Douglas for the $25. Yeah, I'm gonna be, trust me. I may tell y'all in the Patreon, I actually made a little slip up, but that'll be probably for the Patreon. And with that being said, this is Edward signing off. Peace.